freshest out of the gate. A new name, the mixtape got me a new plate. And I believe.
What up, YouTube? This your boy Down Low back with another requested reply. And this one is the Parker Grant, Northern Lights. And you know what, Parker? You have an excellent ear for music, man. The beats that you selected here and the chemistry that you've been building up with your producers have been pretty solid. But the problem here is that you are not ready to make a hot song skill-wise. Now, the first thing you need to focus on hard is your lyrics, because this takes forever to build up. First, let's look at it content-wise. Now, in this project, you got a bunch of songs where you were just claiming to be the best and such. And which is cool to have that ego to tell people that I'm so fucking good. But the truth is, the best rappers let the skills speak for themselves. They don't have to say how great they are. They usually just talk that great shit when they're using it in a punchline. And also in a bunch of songs, man, you are rapping about rapping. Do you understand the conundrum that is? There are a ton of things that you can rap about in life that has substance to it, but yet when you just rap about rapping, you fit in with all these other dudes who aren't saying anything. That's definitely one thing you need to look at right now, is figuring out what you're going to say, who you're going to speak for that needs you. And then next, you have to build up your skills, man. And the way you do this is you write every damn day, no matter what. Like me personally, I don't even rap like that no more. But I still write a song, not 16 bars, a full song every day. So if I'm writing more than you and I don't rap anymore, then there's a problem there. The more you write, the more experience you will have, and the more experience you have, the better punchlines you will get. But to go along with this, you have to get your knowledge up as well. See, a lot of rappers do not understand what are metaphors and what is wordplay, which are two huge tools that you can use to progress your lyrics. Basically, what a metaphor is using something that has nothing to do with what you're talking about, but using that to explain what you're talking about. The best way I can explain that to you is looking back at some of my old videos. Like, I just had an article explaining how waiting in a fucking club line is just like trying to get into the music industry. Basically, the club was the music industry that all the people waiting in the lines are trying to get into. But the people waiting in the normal line hardly can get in there because that shit is so packed. Now, what wordplay is using the same words over and over in which they mean something different. A real simple form of wordplay came from an artist that I cannot even remember his name. But he said, if you try me, I'ma be slapping on your bitch ass. And later on tonight, I'ma be slapping on your bitch ass. Notice how he used the same words, but it meant something completely different. Completely understand both of those tools and practice them all the time, and you will get better lyrically. And next, flow-wise, man, is another huge concern that you have, because you listen to this mixtape, you're not rapping, you're more like reading. You're more like the guy who gets called upon in 5th period English to read Shakespeare. And basically, these people put everyone else to sleep. You do not want to be that guy. So the first thing you need to do when you're done writing your lyrics is realize that is just your first draft. You have to go back and edit out a whole bunch of words that do not need to be there. Keep in mind, your audience is not retarded. You do not have to say every single syllable in order for them to understand what you're talking about. People will understand it. You use the bare minimum of what it takes for you to get your point across. This will keep your flow tight. But then when you're done with your first and second draft of your song, then you memorize that shit all the way, to the point that you can get in that booth and spit it in one take perfect. The point of this is to get you to focus strictly on how you're saying it, not what you're saying. When you fully know your lyrics, man, then you can just fuck around with it. You can start slanging words that you normally wouldn't slang. And this has a bunch of different effects. This can help you create your own unique style that other people will try to bite. And also, it'll help you mean everything that you say. And I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that this shit is easy. This shit takes a long time of dedication to get the slowest amount of progression. But if you love the game, man, this is the work that you must do. But everybody, man, go ahead, check the guy out, man. Give him your own point of view. The link to his mixtape is in the description. Show him some love.